This is Chicago. Doors open on the left at Chicago.
Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago. Welcome to Chicago.
This is Chicago. Doors open on the left at Chicago.
Welcome to Chicago.
Welcome to Chicago. Actually, we're still in Berwyn. It is a packed house at Output Lounge, 3250 Grove Street. I keep saying as Grove, like Grover, like Sesame Street. Yeah. It is jam-packed. There's a lot of nice jerseys. I met some great people walking around. Gordon Tech alumni. He literally was like, it showed me his neck. In high school, it looked like my two thighs put together. Lane Tech over here.
I'll tell you like this, Jose. I could give a fuck less about that right now. I can tell you that much right now.
Hey, you know what? Let's talk about the game. Definitely a lot of fixes need to happen during this halftime adjustment. No running in the second quarter. They flipped our yardage in that second quarter. And then that horrible kick at the end with Moody, we said it would have made it, but we all should have went for it.
Look, man, again, like I said, you continue to not capitalize on mistakes, you're gonna get got. The Baltimore Ravens are a team that allowed you an opportunity to have 14 fucking points in the first quarter. You were dominating the first quarter. Then what did you do? You got away from the run. You started trying to get cute with the run.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Well, all this, dude, I don't give a fuck. You need to be a straightforward, hammer to the fucking mouth type of team when it comes to running. And if you're not going to fucking do that, you're going to have issues. If you continue to go ahead and try to get cute, you're going to get fucking smacked in the mouth. And to be honest with you, man, like the protection,
it's horrible for Caleb.
Protection has been bad. Like there's times where he looks great because he's got good protection, and then there's times it's like, damn, dude, right in his face, where he immediately has to go ahead and break the play down and try to figure something out.
Yeah, that last one was not intentional grounding. There was two receivers in the area. Definitely something that should be addressed. New York is trying to screw us over. But if Caleb Williams is your leading rusher at a halftime with 24 yards, that is a problem.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why they got away from the fucking run, man. I don't understand it. It's almost as if like you thought you graduated to the next level after that first quarter. You're like, all right, let's do something different. Why do something? Why get away from what you were doing that was successful? And then in the second quarter, it's a shit show. You can't get any yards. They've completely flipped the narrative. It went from Bears dominating to guess what? You can't move the football. And who is moving the football? The Baltimore Ravens.
With their third string quarterback, which is insane. Caleb Williams is 11 for 16, 105 yards. He also has 2 rushes for 24 yards. Swift, 4 rushes for 23. Monangai, 4 for 13. DJ Moore, 2 for 3 yards. Odunze, 4 receptions for 57 yards. That's a good thing. OZ has 4 for 19. Another good thing. Loveland, 1 for 18. That was in the first quarter. That was like the first play of the game, and they have not gone back to him. Swift, 1 for 1. But again, if you're not running the ball, you don't have time of possession, you cannot control the game. It's not happening in that second quarter. You got to go back to the rushing game and the pass protection.
The time of possession that first quarter. It was beautiful to see the way that they were doing it. And then all of a sudden, like I said, it's just like you got fucking cute. Like you can't do that shit, man. Like don't fucking go ahead. We're going to bring in this fucking play to keep them off. No. To be honest with you, you know what was keeping them off balance? Fucking power. Power was keeping them off balance. God's play was keeping them off balance. Run fucking power, run heavy on their ass, and then work off of that. That's not what they did in the second quarter, and that's why they allowed the Baltimore Ravens to come back into the game.
Yeah, and again, we ran out of timeouts for Cairo Santos to get that rush kick out at the end of the half.
Done. Cairo's done.
You think so? Moody takes over?
If you can't kick a 58 fucking yard field goal, I'm sorry. I know it was rushed. It was enough time for you to set up. You're ready to go. And yeah, it was dead on, but you just don't have the leg. It's about 10 yards fucking short.
So
guess what? You gotta go.
Is that no? But who do you blame for that? That's got to be Ben Johnson.
Whoever decided that Cairo was going to start today, or that Cairo is going to be the kicker moving forward, is wrong.
Because Moody would have had the leg for it.
Because Moody has the leg. Moody's been whatever has changed in Moody. it's been working, and he's been putting up fucking numbers for you.
It's going to be a halftime of adjustments. We're down 6-10. Again, this game should be 14-10 right now.
It should be 14-10. It should be 14-10. A lot of these games that the Bears have been playing should be different, especially when it comes to field goals and touchdowns. But they just continue to settle. I told you, I don't care if they're in the fucking red zone. Those 2 times, I would have went.
Yeah.
I would have went. Put them back there. Put them back there. Your defense has been playing all right, right?
Yes.
Yeah, second quarter was rough. But, again, you have to go for the fucking jugular here, man. You're not putting the ball in the end zone when you get within 10, 15 yards.
You're looking at Tyler Hunter, 11 for 12. 11 for 12.
Yeah.
That's insane. There should be no reason. He's 11 for 12. That means you're not getting to the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't do that, now they're also running the ball on you. 9 carries for 38 yards and a touchdown by Derrick Henry. You look at Zay Flowers, 6 receptions, 57 yards.
Yeah.
They're moving the ball on you guys. They're just eating up all these yards and taking time possession. And this all happened in the second quarter.
Yeah.
It wasn't the first quarter. We definitely dominated that first quarter, and then they flipped the script on us, and now we're at where we're down when we should be up.
The defense for Baltimore decided to put some more pressure on Caleb. But, again, like, there's times where it's like, yo, should be blocked up. There's, like, Kyle Hamilton on one of the sacks. Went right through. DeAndre Swift didn't even fucking touch him.
No.
He went right through sack. It was either intentional grounding or Caleb got sacked. Regardless, it was fucking negative for the offense. It was negative for the offense. And that's the little things that I told you, bro. Little things that needed to be cleaned up. Penalties. Fucking, we're second in the league with false starts. A false start on Colston Loveland, that takes away points.
Literally told you he needs to clean up being on the line and throwing off the offsides. Every single game, this kid is offsides. What is the issue?
Every game. But we're second in the league. Like I said, there's an issue with the team, with discipline, with the team with as far as trying to get these penalties to a minimum. It's just not happening right now, man. It's not happening, and there needs to be accountability for this. There needs to be some type of kangaroo court type of reprimand. I don't get why they continue to do it. You're on the line, Colston. You're on the line, Cole Kmet. You're right there. You know what's going on. Why the fuck does it need to be? Why can't you sit still? Why?
JC's chiming in. Is Swift hurt? I don't know. Kickers, yeah, we know JC does not like Cairo Santos, and he was all good for Moody. Definitely, yeah. Thanks, JC, for chiming in. JC's actually working at the moment. Shout out to Steven for his birthday really quick. His birthday last night. We all hung out together, and he lost his voice and probably more.
Yeah, I'm sure he's
still waking up.
I'm sure he's still waking up, or just still asleep.
Probably still asleep. Ivan, what are the keys to the game to try to turn this around?
Get back to the fucking running game. Get back to what was working. You were controlling the clock, right?
Yes.
You were under center. They were in shotgun a lot in that second half. You were under center. And I feel like that's the best place for Caleb right now, because when Caleb has like a lot, like when he sits there in shotgun, it almost seems like he's overloaded with what's there because everything's open. When he's under center, I feel like he's a little less because the play's already developed, the receivers are already into their routes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's quicker,
more in rhythm to it. Yeah,
quicker to the decision because they're already there. So again, you got away from what was working under center. Pound them with the run, work off play action, and again, I don't get why you did it. I don't understand it.
The only thing I do say about Caleb Williams, he is taking those yards when the field is wide open. That's why he has those 2 rushes, which is great.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you need to throw the ball, and you need to run the ball. You need to create that play action opportunities.
It works off with the run. It's the run.
It's the run.
It's the run. You were running the football, and everything else was working. Rome was. They were stacking up for the run, and Rome was beating number 2's ass all fucking first quarter. What'd you do? You got away from the run, sat in shotgun, and the cornerbacks just had ample amount of time to do whatever the fuck they want. It didn't make sense to me why you got away from what was successful from first quarter to second quarter.
On defense, what are we looking for as far as what we want from the defense? Are we looking for more zone? Are we looking for more
pressure on them?
Put the pressure on them.
It's about pressure right here. If you put pressure on Tyler Huntley, you make him break the pocket. You limit the field, you're gonna find an opportunity there where you can go ahead and maybe generate an interception. You can maybe get a sack, fumble, something like that.
Right.
When you allow him to go ahead and sit there and just whoop, drop to Mark Andrews. You know, you're biting on all the fakes that he's pulling. You're gonna go ahead and give them big plays, and that's what they did in the second half.
Yeah,
second quarter.
I mean, we talked about this in the pregame. This could be a trap game for them because they cannot convert these touchdowns, and they're just settling for field goals. They're not being as aggressive in the red zone. They're not cashing in. There's no turnovers.
There's no more field goals in the red zone. To me, to be honest,
yeah.
If we in this second
you're
half,
within the 20,
get into the fucking red zone. If you're within the 20, if it's not 4th and like 15,
yeah,
you're going. Period. Like that's how I say it, because you cannot put the ball in the red zone, and that's an issue. You got to figure it out.
Yeah, there's definitely an issue for the Chicago Bears, and they do not get the ball in the second half. We are down 10-6
to start the second half.
Yeah, to start the second half. So it's going to be an issue. It's going to be a game of adjustments, and they need to come out and stop that first drive and then control the ball the entire third quarter.
Try to do what you
did in first quarter, yes.
What was successful under center. You were running powers. You were running trap. You were doing good things, and you got away from that. And like I said, when the defense is leaving your wide receivers one-on-one with a cornerback because they're worried about your run, they were getting beat.
Yep.
They were getting beat, man. And you got away from it. And what happened? The cornerbacks were able to settle that. You don't have to worry about a run because they haven't been running much. Now you could go ahead and drop another guy in coverage. It's that's what it is. It's pisses me off that's why they got away from that in the second quarter. It pissed me off. Things that work shouldn't be just pushed to the side.
Right. It's that and those dumb mistakes with the penalties. So we're going to be back at the post-game show. We are going to have some wings at the moment. So we'll be with you right back, and take care.